We're rolling.
Hello everybody, welcome back. All morning we've been talking about glaciers and we've been looking at them from the ocean, which was absolutely fantastic. Now we're still here with Uliana. Say hello, Uliana.
Hello, everyone.
I'm very lucky to have her along, but we've clambered onto an actual glacier and we're sitting here on a glacier right now. Now, am I right? Is this glacier moving?
It actually is moving, but we can't really detect it. But it had really big movement in the past.
Right, and how slow or quick is this kind of glacier moving?
This kind of glacier can move sometimes just centimeters per day, if that. But when it's doing something called surging, it can march meters a day.
So are we looking at, is this a surging glacier here?
This looks like it used to be one.
Right, and what does it mean? What does the word surging mean?
Yeah, surge means to move really, really fast. To the point where, imagine you push a rug and you push it really, really fast and it crumples up.
Ah, yes.
Same kind of idea, and you can see how the ice is kind of crumpled up here.
Ah, so that's a feature that we look for if we look for a surging glacier. Now, right behind us, we have a set of mountains, okay?
Yes.
And I understand there's a relationship between the mountain in the very, very background there and these stones or rocks that I'm sitting on. Can you tell us?
Yeah, it's pretty amazing. So if you look at these, they're really dark. They kind of look like mud, right?
Yeah.
But it's rock. So in fact, it used to be mud. 250 to 65 million years ago, dinosaurs roamed the land. There wasn't any ice.
Yeah.
So dinosaurs roamed the land. They left their footprints and their fossils in this mud. We could find fossils in here, remnants of the dinosaurs in here. So all this stuff came from those mountains. The process of erosion or breaking down of those mountains happens over millions of years. The glacier transports it down, and then eventually it comes and we're sitting right on it. If you dig down just a little bit, there's ice. You see it right there.
Oh yeah, that's right.
Not that far down.
So what does this stuff do? Like, this is dark, and what you've taught us before is that dark surfaces absorb heat, right?
Yes.
And so does this do anything to the glacial ice below?
It does, and you can actually see it. You see the shapes that they're making. So if you get thick enough of this debris here, you can actually save the glacier from melting. It kind of acts like a blanket.
Right.
If it's really thin, it can actually cause more melting because it'll absorb the sun and it'll heat up the ice even faster. So you'll see this kind of interesting shapes here where the glacier saved and melted, saved and melted.
Yeah. So basically, this can be a savior for a glacier in actual fact. If this is sitting on top, it can preserve the ice underneath.
Yeah. So it's a good thing that if it's thick enough, it can actually save the glacier.
So what you're saying is, over here we're looking at a surging glacier, and you can tell that by the kind of the undulations or the little fold mountains on top of it. Yep. Down here we have another kind of glacier which is covered in rock.
Yeah.
What's the name of this glacier?
This one is called a debris-covered glacier because the debris could be anything. It could be rocks, it could be mud, it could be big boulders even. So a whole variety of sizes. It's all considered debris.
Wow, and it's really important to know these features so we can identify them.
Yes.
Now this week, what we want you to do is go away and research all of the different types of glacier that exist. We've just given you two. Over here you can see we have a surging glacier. This has an undulating, kind of like mountains on top of it, am I right?
Yeah.
And down here we have another glacier that we're sitting on right now, which is covered in debris, hence the name, a debris-covered glacier. Exactly. Wow, I've learned two things today. Thank you so much. So your job today is to go away and research all of the other glaciers and do a report on exactly that. Okay, off you go, Uliana. Thank you
Thank you.
again.
Have fun.